outdoors, forever free. You and me, in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be. Forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be forever free. You and me, we meant to be forever free. You and me, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, you and me, in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, free. You and me, to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, we meant to
Hello,
be
anybody out there?
in the great outdoors.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to our 420 live stream. How's everybody doing? We're hitting on wedding cake and gelato number 11 crossed with beeswax.
Ooh,
How's everybody doing tonight? I've also got my rum and coke. Diet Coke, that is.
Hello, brothers and sisters. Everything fly fishing. Nice to meet you. If you're new here, nice to see you back. If you've been here, we had some good fishing action for you today.
For sure, for sure, for sure. I'm gonna load us up some dabs here. We got some Dream Queen from Agri-Kind.
Excuse me.
Pretty tasty stuff. Smells yummy. Remember, if you're under 18, you shouldn't be here.
Go away. Take off, you hoser. Oh, look, there he is. There's Joe. Right on, right on.
Hey, Joe.
What you drinking on, Joe? Tell me what you're drinking on, toking on. We just
some
told what
sort of
you're
beer.
toking on, and then look, I don't drink it, man. I drink tea. But check this out, Joe. You see it? You see?
Oh yeah, you can see that,
See it? This came out of my dad's convertible Mustang. I'm hoping we can have another Mustang to put in it soon.
Yes, yes, yes.
What's on the agenda, man? We got some good fishing action coming for you. We're going to talk about that.
We do.
We're going to discuss some news. I got some mixed feelings on today. Some of the news. Mixed feeling on a lot of the news today. So I got a lot of mixed feeling on all the news, even the news you watch on TV.
Yeah,
So,
for sure, for sure.
you know,
I'm also loading up some wedding cakes. Got all kinds of stuff going on here.
so you can imagine my weirdness when I ain't no party affiliated person. And all these party fighting, man. I don't know what to think.
Dying to fish.
Right, man.
Yep.
I did. Oh, nobody knows all that. We got some stories for you, man. I don't think we told you all this. No, we didn't. We had a heck of a week starting
We
Tuesday
did.
last week. Man,
We had a pretty wild week last week.
card got totaled. That's right.
Yep, somebody hit me in the ass, gave
Told-
me false insurance information, and now my insurance is gonna go up, but I'm getting a new car.
Wait a minute, hold. Joe's got. Okay, what's your bad news and good news? You can give me either one first. Don't matter. I'll take it either way. What's the bad news and the good news?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Tell us about it, Joe.
You lost your 4-weight rod. Now that is bad news.
Oh,
That is
bummer.
bad news.
that is definitely a bummer.
That is bad news. I lost the 3-weight, and I know it makes you about want to bawl, cry. Good news is, join my local fly fishing club. Nice,
That's awesome.
nice.
I just joined my local sportsman's club. Pretty cool place. They do a lot of things for the fish. They, I guess they stock some fish and stuff in Penn's Creek. Pretty cool club.
I was talking to one of the bigwigs at my job the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "He's from Tennessee." And I said, "Well, I guess you don't do much fly fishing in Tennessee for trout or anything." He's like, "Are you kidding me? They got some big brown trout in Tennessee, so I can't wait to go down there and check that state out." He's like, "You serious? There's some rivers down there that got monster browns in them."
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like, "Hell
that'd be
yeah,
cool.
man." I said, "I'm interested in doing your alligator gar, though, and catfish. That'd be kind of fun."
Yeah,
Yeah, so,
that'd definitely be interesting. Alright, I got 2 dabs loaded up whenever you want to fire one up.
All right. Guess it's up to me, folks. Oh man, that's Mike's. I'm gonna have to do it over here. Mike's right there.
Yeah, go ahead, do it right there. I'll scooch over here just a tad.
We should have a sound effect that just goes on for like every like.
Yeah.
Cover up that sound. Mind us, folks. The torch.
Yeah, definitely a loud ass thing.
Takes forever in a day.
For sure.
So anyway, the guy totaled a car on Tuesday. We have no car. I was postponing getting mine inspected. It's to die. It's tapping. It's rough shape. But it might last forever, you know. That's what the Lucas soil treatment had and all that shit. Did what I could do for it, but you never know. So we'll keep doing that. So we'll see how long it lasts. But so we couldn't get inspected until Friday. So we got inspected then. So the long story, we didn't go Wednesday. Thursday I worked on it. Friday we got inspected. Right after getting inspected, where me and her get lunch, and we go down by Buffalo Creek, which is here. And it's this creek we don't fish this part of the creek, which we can. It's probably good smallmouth, probably good chubs, whitefish. You know, I still like fishing whitefish. I don't eat fish, so the fight's what I'm about. And whitefish fight like hell, man.
Oh yeah.
So
for sure.
we could have done some whitefish fishing, but that's not why we're there. We're just there to check out the water. That water lets you kind of know what Penn's Creek looks like. So we're planning on going fishing. We're going for a mountain ride. After being stuck at home for 3 days. Well, 2.5.
We were.
Go to start the car after eating lunch
we
along
were.
the creek, and the car wouldn't start.
Great.
Call AAA. Battery's no good.
Mindless, we waited probably like 3 hours for AAA.
Yeah. Drove it home and let it set. So next day we got it started. Where'd we go that day? I don't remember, but it took an hour to put that battery in.
Oh yeah.
Couldn't believe it. You had to take the front tire off. In behind the front tire. Just ridiculous crap, man.
Craziness.
So then, in a nutshell, we waited. Sunday we decided we got to White Deer. And we locked the keys in the car. And it took us hours to get a hold of somebody. There's no signal up there, but amazingly, I think by the grace of God, we got a signal somehow and got a hold of her daughter and her daughter. Oh my gosh. Then we just went home. I fished a little bit, but kind of worked up. My car's locked in the car and didn't really care. It was more of a passing time until they got back with the keys. We loaded her rod, her waders, and everything she had out when she locked the key. We locked the keys in the car, and then she went to daughter's house to come home and get the other set of keys.
Yeah.
Wow. So Joe, you didn't tell me what you're hitting on, but anyway, that was our week. Even Sunday night, so that was it. After we got the keys unlocked, I came up from the creek. She beat the horn. I came up from the creek, and
Yeah.
that was it. We took one home. So that was last week.
We did.
This week just started. So tomorrow we're gonna do some work around the house. We got a lot of work in the house to do. Rebuilding the office for the new business and all that crap to go on. That's a lot of outside work to do. And then Sunday I think we're doing fishing. So
Yep,
got some videos
that
to post.
That we are.
You know what I'm saying? We got videos to post.
And we got some munchies here to try.
We got munchies to try. We got videos to watch.
We do.
I think we got 3 really good videos, man.
That's awesome.
Yep. Come look.
Yeah.
What?
You need a hide key.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're in the car, I don't like them. People look for them.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though. My buddy used to have drag cars. That's all he did. That was a lot. He still, has. He used to have a lot of cars, and all of his street legal cars. Like you see these movies, that Fast and Furious and stuff. He actually did have 10-second Hondas. Well, 8-second Hondas, but 9-second Hondas, but fast, real fast. And he used to have this little thing he put on his car, a little thing, really small. And it would say, your car left the driveway, and bring up the GPS, and you can follow your car where it's going. And he told us one time, I'm just going to call up you and Matt and all these other guys, and we're just going to find out where that car is. We'll go get him. My, what? Brakes tomorrow.
Brakes and rear drums.
Oh. I hate the drum brakes. All the fucking springs in there. You have to get
That Ripple here in the background. Can you see her back here taking a bath?
Ripple Peony.
Silly kid.
All right.
So do you want to do a video first or a snack first?
Let's do a cheers and a drink first.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers to y'all.
Cheers, everybody.
I need one soon. So what's the choices? Video or what?
Video or a snack?
We'll do a video.
Alright.
Alright, man. I'm gonna let you know, man. When I bought this, which is gonna be the office. Alright? I'll probably end up moving out, me and her, somewhere else. Most likely we'll have to take over mom and dad's house eventually. Whatever, but this was gonna be the office. And we'll probably get property some up where I would like to get property up the water somewhere, and just get properties along water, eventually.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna get this one, and this one's gonna become the office. And that's all this is gonna be. And we'll just be here every day, so. You know what I'm saying? Strip all this all out, and this will all be the office. And this, we're gonna I think we're gonna cut this half where we're at right now, become the permanent studio. This is where we'll do all the film footage, shoot all the time videos, everything will be right here. Pretty much as it is now. And the office is in the back. And, we'll keep the kitchen here and everything in here for, making cheese.
Why is the camera focusing in and out?
I don't know. It's freaking me out, though. It does that, remember? I don't know why it does that. Are you just... Look good? Right on, okay.
I think so. Alright.
So, anyway, when I bought the place, I bought it for me and my daughter, and we both wanted the backyard to have water. My daughter's a water child too. She loves swimming or whatever, and going and playing in the creek. So but we're gonna show you fishing in the backyard.
Joe wants to know how much river property costs.
Man, it's good luck.
Yeah, pricey.
Good freaking luck. You mean on our Susquehanna River? You bet. Penn Creek River is different. All right, Joe. River is different a lot of times than you guys out west. What you guys would consider Penns Creek, we call Penns Creek. You guys consider that a river.
Definitely.
All right. We do not. We call that a creek. You'd call it a river. You know what? We got Zimas. There we go. There we go. I like that. Yeah, you guys would call it a river. We call it Penns Creek. Penns Creek's pretty wide, man.
Oh yeah.
At least 100 feet, I'd say, right?
Pines and pines.
And Pine's
yeah.
big. Pine. You guys would definitely call Pine's a river.
The Sauk's pretty big.
All right, so now like
And
the
then
Susquehanna is the river that would run all the way out to, what does it combine with? The Mississippi or not the Mississippi?
oh, I don't.
Oh, I forget. But anyway, they all come together and make the big river that goes into the. This is a big river, you know, 200 yards across or more, right? In some places. So this huge river, and you wouldn't catch many trout. I mean, I know there's trout out there, but that's more of warm water, meaning it's more bass, right? So along the Susquehanna, that's hard, right? A lot of campgrounds, a lot of other stuff have property on there. And you know, people already, Joe, pay $1,000, $1,200, $1,300 just to put their camper there for a year.
Oh yeah.
And there ain't much amenities, man.
And
It's
then
just
the
like to have a river lot.
insurance there is ridiculous too.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really high.
But you got to pay flood insurance everywhere in PA.
Yeah, pretty much.
But man, you know, like Joe, what it would cost you? Holy shit! What it cost you for a month? You know, and rent. If you could rent a mansion here for what it cost you where you're at in Cali, and taxes. Whew. Now that's really crazy, man. You can lower your taxes just going across the Susquehanna here. My taxes in Union County are double what Northumberland County is.
Hey Alf, you're not that late.
Hey, what's up,
buddy?
Hey, what's up, bro? Alfie. Man, every time I hear that name, I love that show. God, I love that show, man. I really did, man. I'm sorry. I know I said it a lot, probably, Alf. You're tired of hearing it, but I really did, man. That was my favorite, one of my favorite shows, man. I loved how he always trying to eat the cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, are we gonna show him a video?
And hey, dude, if you're thinking of moving out of California to PA, hell yeah, get over, man. Come on over. All right. So this is backyard, man. This is fishing in our backyard. Here we go, guys.
Here we go.
Don't worry, we're not going anywhere on this one, all right? Told you we weren't going anywhere, didn't I?
Today's episode, we're going to bring you a little bit of fishing action.
Yeah, we just went small. We're still here. Central Cali. Yeah. It's nuts. It's one of the highest property value places you'll find here. Not even in the downtown of University, man. We got a nice university. Bucknell. River property is way higher.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the highest places you could get. And people that have it, that had it, like got it when they were kids or whatever, or inherited it, they didn't get that not go no way.
Alright, here we are.
There we are. Fishing upper hole, we call it. We call behind the house hole, upper hole, and bottom hole.
And now, Joe, out back, as we talked about, the river ordeal, out back, this is a smaller creek.
Yeah, this is smaller. This is only, like, no problem casting all the way across it. What would you say?
It's not very wide. Not very wide at all. Oh, here we go. Fish on.
Fish on. They just lay it in there.
They do.
And what happens is, you guys, they come up from that big, I told you, that big river. Holy cow.
It's quite a fight. Quite a fight.
I think they come up from the river. They go out to that river now.
Oh yeah.
The muskies, we got We got muskies and stuff in our river. We got muskies. We got channel cats that are 100+ pounds. We got, you know, all that's kind of. So they get out there in that river, and they'll if they're not big, they'll get mauled. You know what I mean? This is probably this chub.
Probably.
We have a monster chub out there. I didn't go catch him
do.
yet this year, but he is just nuts. Is that what it is?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a monster chub. No.
It is pretty big for a chub.
I guess.
But look at it. Look. Oh, that was when he was smaller. That was a while ago. You should see him now, guys.
Huge.
He's like, last time I caught him, he was like 16 inches, man. He's huge.
Yeah.
He'll really bend your rod now. Oh, this ain't out back.
No, I guess it ain't.
Where the hell is this at?
I don't know. Let me think here. Where is that?
There's another chub.
Yeah.
Messing with the chubs. Like I said, I like catching them, man. They fight. Yeah, that's out back.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Wow.
You just
See, you guys, a difference there. You guys, different times of year. See how it changes?
Yeah.
The water comes up. Oh yeah.
There we go.
Hooked up again. Yeah, it's just so they come up. They're big. They get big when they go out in the river. They're big.
Oh yeah.
So what happens is now this time of year they start coming up to pre-spawn. Oh yeah, it's a trout. See how fast I rolled that in compared to the freaking chub? Man, trout don't fight. That's a little stocky. They're stocky bows.
Yeah.
They get really oomph. They're all stockies. The weird thing is I've been finding some wild bows in white deer. So that's pretty cool. They kind of told me they kind of said that the stockies won't spawn and won't reproduce, but you know how they say in Jurassic Park, nature finds a way, right? Right, baby?
Yep, sure does. I think we got it.
I think we done with this fishing, or
I'm not sure. It's been so long since
we're gonna
I've seen
find.
this
We're
video.
gonna find. I'm working on it. I'm gonna find a way to find the technology so I can. Oh, it's done.
Here we go.
All right.
There we go.
So we're gonna figure out the technology here to listen to them videos while we watch them with you.
Yeah.
That way we can,
definitely will.
all of us can listen to what I said. Now,
Yeah,
I want
that's
to, I
what
want to
I'm
do
doing.
it. I want to do it to be able to pick on myself. Like,
Yeah.
what did you just say, dumbass? Like, I was thinking of getting a clip together of all like my things that people picked on me when I was tying video. Like, this one guy said, "You crowded the eye, right?" And I just kind of looked at it and I was like, you know, he's right, man. So I don't really say. I love to get these people going. Like, there was a guy not too long ago, which I'm gonna do on my. So next week you gotta go listen to my podcast. I'm gonna do a special one just for that guy about measurements on the tying and all that. Thinking about putting a little thing together of things where I made mistakes and you know, show them to you guys. But the guy says, "You crown the eye," and I kind of and I was like, I don't think I did that, you know. But we were tying really small flies. I was tying size like 18s. And I went back and watched the video. I'm like, yeah, I did. And then when I went to tie them on, I did. I couldn't get them on. So
Oh shit.
I was like, you're a dumbass. But I couldn't see it when I was tying, you know. But when I watched the video, you know, I could see it, right? So I was like, yeah, well, he's right. But I didn't argue with him. I went and looked at the video, and I was like, he's right. So most times when I won't argue, but this last guy, he was all over me about getting out of the trailer park and all that or something, you know.
He was.
I was raised in an upper middle class household. I was raised really well. So I don't understand what he means, but I'll tell you one thing I never did is put down people for their how wealthy they were and stuff. So
Right.
yeah, jerk off. You gotta stop being that like I'm richer than you. That's why, man. That's why people think that fly fishing is a rich white man sport, man. Don't be like that to anybody ever, man. That's
Joseph,
rough.
a fly fishing roast.
Right. But it's something else, man. But I got to answer for all that. You got to tie this the right way. You got to tie this the perfect way, and the wings got to be this size and all that. So
Alf hasn't got over the rusty vice yet,
I know, right?
and he's gonna buy a new one. And then what are you guys gonna do?
I don't know what you guys, yeah. And she said, Al's gonna be bummed, man. I said, yeah, but you guys, I bent the jaws on that thing. I don't know when I did it.
Dan, I don't know where he's been.
So I have to, man. I can't put size 18s or 20s in that vise, and I love my Dan's vise. I know you guys are gonna be like, yeah, the Yachis or whatever, and I know, man, but I like my Dan's vise. I really do.
Alright, I'm dying.
It's what I'm used to. It's like,
I'm dying to.
you know what I mean? I can tie real quick with it because I know where everything is. I don't want to switch that, man. I know the cheap vices, and
Alright.
if I already got
God, keep
the right
going.
vice, I would have got free jaws, but
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, well, I guess you gotta get what works.
it's like this, right? I refuse to buy Sims waders, even though I really should, because I'm going through a pair of waders every year, as much fishing as we do. So I should get off the frog togs and actually shell out $400 for waders that might last me more than a year, right? In the long run, I might save money instead of buying a pair of waders every year. Boots aren't so bad. We go through boots every 3 years, but we're hard on them too.
We are.
And we like the felt
My boots,
spikes.
the spikes on the bottom are wore out. I gotta put new spikes on. I got a whole new bag of spikes over there. I don't know
Yeah.
how I'm gonna get the wore off ones off though.
Oh, you do. You just grab them with you know them pliers that we have at Dad's, not the green handled ones, but the red ones that have the flat
Oh,
tips.
yeah,
So you can put them up and grab them. That's all you do, and then you just
right on.
we'll get them right out, baby. But you have to put the new ones in right away. Hey guys, don't ever wear your boots and not put them studs in right away. Because once something gets up in them holes that the studs go in, good luck. Anyway.
Alright. Now, sorry for you people not in PA, but tonight's snack is
No, but Joe's the only one here. Oh, no, Joe's.
Alfie's here.
Alfie's not from PA either. From Cali.
I said sorry for you folks that aren't from PA.
Nobody's gonna know these, but these are the most amazing thing ever.
Middlesworth barbecue chips. I don't know if you can order them online or not. They're only made here in PA.
These are huge bags. I used to have a thing that was about twice that called the bucket. I have 5 sisters. My 5 sisters would sit down and they could go through one of them.
The
in
weekenders, they call
yeah,
them.
they call them the weekenders. Dude, they could go through one of them in like an hour.
Oh, look at that.
My 5 sisters. They would chew on ice cubes and eat Middlesworth
Yummy.
chips. But yeah, they're only PA. I have a friend that used to go home with Yingling Lager, which is a PA beer, and Middlesworth chips when you go back down to Florida or back out west. He used to run hotels,
I
so
have
he'd be all
family
over.
that used to just come up for it and, take it home with them. They were born here and they moved.
So, Avi, how's it going out there, bro? Or down there, bro? So I want to know, man. I didn't see Danky yet. Can I get the Danky?
Yeah, he said he was going to be here. I don't know where he's at.
Hope he Danky shows. I got a question for Danky in his videos. You guys gotta go watch Danky the Clown. He's pretty funny. And he really gets on people's crap, man. He's out around you, Joe. I think he's in Colorado, though, now. Right?
Colorado, yeah. Yep, I think so.
But he jumps around, so. Alright, I gotta go get a drink, guys.
Very yummy. We got another heat up here. The wedding cake. And we got one still loaded up here at the Dream Queen. See what else I got going on here. Alright. We ready to do a reheat here or the wedding cake?
Yes, we are.
Alright.
So, guys, I keep
Cake
seeing my lasagna. I made lasagna night.
Oh, that was
6 cheese lasagna, people. Some good sausage in that. One of our local farm, homemade, or homegrown sausage in there. I'm not a vegetarian. Hope, you know, if you are, that's cool. But if you're gonna eat meat, man, try and get local, man. I know some places that's hard to do.
Try.
Buy it from local farmers. Try to buy all our meat from local.
These snacks away.
A lot of grocery stores have in-house butchers here, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
The only place you can't find in-house butchers here in PA would be like Walmart. Pretty much it. You got farmers everywhere. You can go down to your local farmer here. I can go less than half a mile from here right now tomorrow morning and go buy me peaches and local tomatoes and corn and watermelon and cantaloupe and all that was grown by the local best people in the world, the Amish.
Oh yeah.
I love the Amish. Love them people. They make the best pies. They make the best they grow the best veggies. They grow, oh my gosh. You haven't seen a tomato. You see one of them guys grow them good tomatoes. My dad grew some this year that was just, oh, oh my word.
Alf says he's still spending his free time tying flies.
Right on. Oh, you guys, both of you guys are from, I didn't carry over to my channel. Check it out, man. What I'm thinking about doing is we're going to have a beer together and we're going to tie it. So it'll be Friday, Thursdays. I'm going to try to stick to this schedule. It's really rough when freaking 10-hour days. But if I don't make a video, I could just put it out Thursday late night. So it could be anytime Thursday. But I'm going to start out with opening a beer and be like, here we go. Let's open a beer together and tie a fly. So what do you think? Does that sound good to you guys? Thursday tying. That's why I'm thinking about doing it.
Right on, right on.
And I'm thinking about chilling with this playlist from now on and open it just that. Starting whole season. So it'll be so to be if we have bonus ones we could throw them in there on the other playlist, but this will be a playlist that'll start. Alright, and I'm thinking about doing an intro, like a, what would you call that? Pilot.
There you go. There you go.
So we're gonna do a pilot, and we're gonna start this. So you guys, what do you think? Come on, man. Come on, man. I wonder if I have any of this sound there.
Oh, don't forget, you gotta bring it up or it'll glitch.
Man, I can smoke anything, man. Hands down, you know, like I smoked that Michoacan, man, Acapulco Gold, man. I even smoked that Tide stick, you know? Tide stick? Yeah, you know, that stuff is tied to a stick, you know?
Oh, shit.
Oh, Tide stick. So, yes. What do you guys think, man? Thursday. tying classes. That's what I came up with. I thought it'd be great Mondays, but Mondays don't do that. Mondays do not work. Because if you don't get it done over the weekend, which means if you have a good fishing weekend or something, you come in. I tried Mondays, they didn't work. What else did we try? Wednesdays, hump day ones, that didn't work. I think Thursdays will work. Because like I said, if I don't get it done throughout the week or over the weekend, I could always just, it'll be late. Well, I could do it Thursday night.
I'm still waiting for Tracy to start a 420 fly set.
420 fly set.
Still waiting. Actually, no, you're waiting for him to tie the purple nub, bud. Remember?
Oh.
Remember, Joe?
Yeah, she don't tie, so I'm gonna have to tie them. That's really pretty cool. I see people tie
Joe
flies.
asked for that a while back.
I seen people that tie. Remember Lancaster? They were tying like birds.
Oh yeah.
Like little
Like
sparrows.
they do some crazy stuff.
Oh. Man, these are the new. They can't really get them unless you buy a whole 12-pack of them or something. So I get these real big son of bitches. I'm not really putting them close to the camera. Look. There, they're next to my head now. See how big the fucker is? Bigger than my fucking head. See that? Fucking. So, but it's blackberry, and they're awesome.
All right, are you ready? Purple dry fly with a skunk OG dropper.
Skunk OG dropper. See now, I mean, I don't know if you know this, Joe, but we're gonna get a little deep at the time and the weed terminology here. So people dry, we can do that easy. Got that. You guys, man, I could just do it in a bigger size. Do it in a size 14. Okay. There's one that they do. I haven't brought it to you guys yet. I think it's called Purple Haze. Oh yeah, man. It's I haven't tried it yet. I haven't fished it. We haven't even tied it yet. Somebody told me just this year that I gotta do it. You guys ever tried Purple Haze? What is it? Parachute Adams with purple by instead of gray. Called the Purple Haze. There's your purple dry. And the OG means ocean grown, so you could do something like a little teeny crab pattern. Or you know, like a little shrimp, you know, ocean grown shrimp dropper. So that would be your OG dropper. Skunk. I don't know what the. How did you do that? You could do it black and white. Freshwater shrimp.
And Joe says you need to teach me on my channel. And let's make up 420 fly names.
Oh. That I can do. Yeah. Yes. Now you got my brain thinking all night.
Yeah.
I'll be going nuts.
He will. That's how he works. You give him an idea and he'll...
Yeah, I can name them different, how they fish and how you fish them.
All right, I gotta sneak out into the fresh grain.
Like if you're gonna fish a indica, you'd fish that thing like slow drift, low, slow,
The one with
really
the back?
mellow fishing, where like you would like a uriniferous fly would be more of a sativa, man. And the sativa fly would be really fast water.
There you go.
Linking deep, fast, crazy crap. Oh, imagine the freaking streamers, man.
Oh,
you
yeah.
could give freaking 420 names. If you fish it with a slow retrieve lazily. If you retrieve it real hardcore.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Do you need? I need to let you up or what?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get a drink, and when I come back, we'll do this dream queen tab here.
This what?
The Dream Queen dab.
Okay, so I gotta put this up there. There are 2 empty ones up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
2
All right,
empty
I'll be right
chambers.
back.
You forgot the one in the chamber! We still didn't
Yeah.
figure out where that came from. You forgot the one in the chamber. Does anybody know where that came from? That's a... It was a YouTube we used to watch, and I forget what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You forgot the one in the chamber!
Make sure you pay attention to your comments and stuff till I get back.
Dabber the fly. I got that one, man. Something to use a little dab of UV resin. Dabbing. You do it like, you know what, man? You could take like a, almost like a gold underbody, put that flash over it, and then put a dab of UV resin, and it would look like a dab of, it would have that little gold tint to it like a good dab would. So it would look like a little ball of dabs on top of the fly. Fish, it would look like a hump for the thorax area, you know what I mean? I got that right? Yeah, thorax area. You just put that little dab there, it would look like a thorax to them. Look, a little freaking shininess coming through there, like a little, you know? To us, it would look like a little dab sitting there. The fish would look like the good thorax. You know how you do when you do a copper john, man? You put that little thing there. Well, you just make that instead black. Well, you know, because you put a peacock. Maybe use like I don't know, like a gold ostrich herl, right? And put the dab on there, and when it comes through that orange ostrich, or you could use a really light deer hair, man, and then put that shininess on there. It would look like a bleached deer hair. I said deer hair. I got bleached. It's yellow, almost like the yellow and the smiley face on there. That's what color it would look like. A little dab on top of this fly. I can't see. Shine will be tractor. Yeah, right. Yeah, it'd be about like the color of this can. You know what I mean? That really light gold, and I call it liquid gold. Like, let me see. Let me show you. Like this color. Not this color. See this? I got little beads this color. Really small ones for size 18s to 20s. Hint to you, man, Thursday's video uses these beads. Can you guess on that what it's called? Spun deer hair. I think they're working on a pellet fly, but we don't want to call it a pellet fly because it would be like, it looked like a deer pellet. We could give that a cool starter name. The little oh, what was that? Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta think it. Remember the little hash? What they used to call it, hash? Oh, blonde Lebanese fly. The blonde Lebanese. We call it. It'll be spun, little spun like deer hair, and it's really what it's to look like a deer pellet or a fish pellet that they feed them at the hatchery. But we'll call it the little.
Put that over there.
I can't hardly read these.
What's up? Oh, the comments.
Yeah.
You got Dabber and the Fly. The shine would be the attractor.
I got all that. I'm down to the last two.
Oh. Dabbing the fly. Sorry, I can't imagine it. You will have to tie one for us out. And then Joe said we can call him Scooby Snap.
Scooby Snap.
Here's your glasses. Here, that'll help you out.
Yeah, see, I can read them here then. I think. Yeah, there I can read.
That'll help you out so I don't have to read them all to you.
Dope is dope. Dope is dope. I've ever seen. Hands down. Dope is dope. Dope is dope. Not better than the
Alright, guys. Here we're going to smoke the dopest dope I ever smoked.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to fire up the Dream Queen.
Hey, we got 4 people. Hey, everybody. Hey, why don't you all tell me if you're all smoking or something? What you're smoking on? That'd be really cool.
What you're drinking?
If you're here in the replay, tell us in the comments. You all discuss in the comments. Tell us, man, what's up. Maybe we'll go check them strains out next time we go to the dispensary. You know, that's the means of the conversations. We all can help each other out. Hey, what flies are fishing? What's working?
For sure. We
Yeah.
want to know. Let us know.
Let me tell you guys, you know, if you guys would have really, really cheap, I've been discussing this a lot lately. If I would recommend any time to hire Pennsylvania to come and hire us as guides for real, I'd say fall. I'd wait before the browns spawn, not right up until like I think they start spawning, like get spawning where you don't want to be fishing them, and then you can fish them too. There's a lot of spots where the browns won't be on the reds, and you can go rainbows. I mean, I can tell you right exactly by looking at the water where the browns are going to spawn up, and that takes a little bit of more technical shit, but you know, I can tell you exactly where the browns would be spawning and where the rainbows are, and I would be hiding now.
Hey, Frank!
Is this it?
Frank said he made it. Yeah, that's it. And Joe wants to know what a Scooby nymph would be made of.
What a Scooby nymph?
Or Shaggy, sorry.
Shaggy nymph.
Sorry, I got that backwards when Frank finally made it.
Oh yeah, you use some of that like light red hair. Doesn't he have like a red hair?
Real straggly, yeah.
Yeah, you use a really straggly red.
Skinny fly. It has to
Skinny
be a
fly.
Skinny fly. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's a
really skinny
guy.
fly. Long, 2x long hook shank.
There you go.
Really long sparse tail.
Frank, we're hitting on Dream Queen.
He'd be one of them swimmer nymphs, almost like that. Either that, he'd be like the caddis.
There you go.
Worm. Yeah, there you go. We'd be like a light red caddis worm. There you go. You know how caddis worms are. You ever watch a caddis worm? They're like, oh, do 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 do. You know, even when they're flying, they're like, ah. You know. So yeah, I think Shaggy would be like a caddis, a red caddis worm.
Yeah.
So what you guys been fishing? You guys still got hatches? I know some places still got mayflies, I imagine. We got mayflies. We still got blue-winged olives and stuff. Banner weed fly. What was his name? She should know that. You're on a 420.
Yeah.
Thing. What was it?
Oh, what was his name?
Bruce Banner.
That's it. Yeah, Bruce. Yep. Magical alien
And cookies.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, these are strains. Oh no, this is that was a fly, Banner. Magical alien cookies. That's probably what he's toking on, Frank. Magical alien cookies. Never had that one, did we?
No, I don't think so.
We've had a lot of orange cookies, all kinds of cookie strains.
Oh yeah.
We are taking a what?
Dream Queen
Dream Queen.
by Agrid Kind.
Excuse me, is that the reheat?
No.
Is that the reheat?
This is the Dream Queen. 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 Definitely not. What's the matter?
Nothing. You should. It's on your podcast. I'm always in like center.
I don't know why.
I don't either.
It's because you have the camera pointed that way. It's alright. You'll be alright.
We'll be alright. So, that's all the ones we have packed, ain't it?
Yeah, we have a reheat there though.
Alright, you guys, what do you think about video 2, man?
Right
What's
on.
up? You guys up?
Sounds like a
Why don't we wait? We're going to turn an hour. We'll do some hits of the pen first.
Alright. Ooh. Oops. Hang on here, I'm dropping stuff. Pick this up so we don't lose it later. We'll be like, what happened to that? I don't know.
We're dabber tools.
Yeah,
She calls them spoons.
I do.
She calls them spoons because the one end's a spoon. We have a whole collection of them. If I can find them, I don't see them. I don't know.
They're laying all over. Here's one. Here's one. Here's one. You got a bunch of comments coming up there.
I see. What is a Cheech and Chong what?
Considered. Cheech and
What's
Chong
Chong
fly.
considered? I don't know. That's a good one.
Frank tried some simple light colored dries. I hope to try them on Sunday. Try them out on Sunday.
Yeah, if you ever watched my, what I called it, White Deer Special, I called it or something. Yeah, I use, it's a size 18, 20, or 22, and it's just the thread as the body, and then just a hackle, light dun or white or whatever you got in a light, and just wrap that around in a light hackle tail. That's all it is, man, and man, it slays them. Light, yeah. Yep. I caught, really weird is I caught I missed a fish on white deer last Sunday, and that was on a size I'm thinking 14 sulfur. So they're just hitting the dries. They're hitting that for like a grasshopper, whatever hits the water.
Right.
Pretty much when that water cools down, that's how they get. But there only be one or two like that. The rest are kind of still. We're kind of low. And it was a big rainbow or palomino. But it came in.
I thought you didn't like calling them that.
No, I said, never mind. Anyway, it came in and.
I like to get on your shit, you get on everybody else's shit.
I put it in quotes. You really want to go through it? Anyway, it came in like right to me and then set like right in front of me, like a foot away, and I was crouched down. It didn't see me because it didn't. So once I got up later when I was about done fishing, I was done and I was moving up fishing up the creek more. As soon as I got up, it just scrambled out across the creek. So it didn't know I was there. It just came right up and laid. Like I could have almost reached down in the water and picked it out of the water. And there was no way. There was no moving water. It was just laying, and then there was no current there. It was just laying in that eddy. I think what it was doing is staring out into the current.
Probably, yeah.
And just waiting for something bigger to come down because.
Oh, yeah. Alright, are you ready for that video?
Yes. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, I'm not ready for the video. We didn't do the description.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, whatever you need to do, you let them know.
Anyway, this, I think, is when they first were announced. The first year. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's the first year they were announced. It's one of the first years, or that we found out about them. I don't think they've been around that long. I'd have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure it was the first year they were announced. This is what we call the PA. What is that called?
Select.
PA Select. Thank you. Now this is where the state puts in the big fish, the ones that you brag about when you stock them. This is, but they put them in, and they put all the big fish in this area, all over PA.
Oh, yeah.
There's like 14 of them. And this is, they go, here we are. This is where we put big fish, and it's just not bait. So it's all tackle, just not live bait. No minis, worms, none of that. All right. So here we are at the sock, which is called the Loyal Sock. And there's one parking lot basically, and you have to walk from one end to the next. Trust me, you don't want to come down the other end.
No, you don't.
So here we go. We're gonna go fish the sock. Here we go. And like I said, we're not really leaving.
No.
Let's see. There we are again. See us?
Isn't that where we
Hey,
got
everything
lost?
fly fishing.
Yeah,
Welcome to
later.
our new
That one I don't think we had. This is the
show.
first time. You can see
Yeah.
and
the
episode
Keystone
1.
Select
This
thing here.
whole series
Oh,
is going to
crap.
be about
So here we are. This is the PA Select,
Yeah.
which, man, they put some big fish.
They do.
I don't know if this is the time when it's crazy, man. She had a freaking hook straightened by a fish that was a size, it was a 12, 2x strong,
Yeah, it was
or 2x heavy,
pretty wild.
2x long, size 12. And it was big old lively legs. She liked dogs, wouldn't ever go. She's going smaller now, but man, it straightened that hook out. And there's no way she'd ever done that. Now, man, it was Mustad. We've been getting away from them. We've gone with the bigger gap, wider gap hooks.
Oh yeah.
And now that I've been tying on them, and I've been, but it's just been the last couple years that we've had any problems. I've never had any problems. I've tied on them all my life. I have packs that are 20, 30 years old in my thing. So, go to a different hook and they straighten out like that. Well, we watch using Diachi hooks now, or Diachis, or whatever they call them, Diachis.
Yeah.
Man, my introductions were long, but pretty cool. But yeah, they were too long. I noticed everybody's clicking off in the beginning of my videos. And she had the same problem when she started her channel. That must be you.
Must be.
Oh, this is the day it was really high.
Oh.
Remember that we
yeah.
caught all them fish? You went and caught a whole bunch, I think, too, did you?
I think so. Yep, I'm not sure here. Well,
That was the first. Oh,
Oh no, that's your rod. That's definitely your rod. That's. A
I didn't get no
rust cat.
shots of that fish. That
Yeah, rust
sucks.
cat.
Yeah, that was when I first got it, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah, the water was definitely amazing.
We ain't a rust cat no more. Used to be.
Yeah.
It had to be rebuilt from like crazy because it all fell apart. So
Yeah. I'm just trying to
Fishing.
be nice.
beautiful out there. But it's
Gorgeous.
you can see how far across this creek is.
Yeah.
But like I said, out west you call it a river. Definitely.
Yeah.
But it's so.
But here it's a creek.
It is. It's crazy. Because you see how big it is, and fish are so spread out. It's wild.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't float them. I don't know if you're allowed to
I don't
float
know.
these or not. Oh, that's just over there at the. Was it cold that day? This is the day we had the gloves on? This is over there. Remember where the current comes down at the beginning of that big dump hole?
Oh, yeah.
This is all the way at the end. We walked all the way down. This is when we got lost. This might have been when we got lost.
Maybe.
Just look how dark it's getting. See the blue tint and the... We got lost. We got hiked down the trail. We went to hike back out, and we couldn't find the trail to get back out. So we walked... We're like, well, we'll just go to the road. Walked up this huge bank. Oh, I must have dropped it in before before the hook was out of its mouth. There's that hole again.
Mm-hmm.
They just freaking they pile in there. It's
They do.
very end. They have to go to get it. Once they get past these run,
Yeah.
then they're out of the select. And then you can keep them. You can keep them after June something.
Yeah.
Labor Day, right? Labor Day, right? Yeah.
Something like that, I think it is.
They were just.
And I think it's only 1 or 2 fish. It's a real select.
I
one.
missed so many in there.
Yeah.
You had to be quick. They
For
hit it
sure.
and drop it. Hit it and drop it so fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this was crazy. Lots of action in there, man. And said big fish.
Alf likes to watch you cast and how you present your flies. Ooh, that was
Yeah.
a nice fish.
Nice
Right.
bow.
Yeah. Nice rainbow.
You know, Alf, after so long, man, I don't even think. And somebody told me, they said, I've never seen anybody that could take. I'll take a fly off the water, and it's back and forward, and that's it. And I can get way
Yeah.
out there, man. You're like, how do you do that? It's just, I don't know. It's just lots of years, lots of water. Experience on the water, man. And you get to learn it. And most of the times I'm double hauling, so I'm in and, you know, I'm loading that rod. I'm stretching that line. But it's great. I never saltwater fished. And somebody telling me, man, you need to saltwater fish because that's exactly what you have to do. You have to go to no back cast, no false cast, just straight back and forward and nailing it and dropping it in a little saucer. Man, I hit right where I wanted to without no back cast. So
Alright, guys, don't mind me.
it's a
You're
good
gonna
thing
see
to
me
get to
munching.
learn, practice, guys. Is not that just back and straight forward, you know.
My sugar's crashing again. I guess snack. Dang.
And a
guys,
sidearm, and I use a strike indicator.
Yep, there is.
I think we're done.
think
I don't
so.
know, man.
You never know.
I don't know what to cut it off, you know. But we're probably just describing about I used to run. I talk too much. So now I can do it on a live stream so our videos aren't full of talk about nothing else. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sure I'm talking too much about something.
Hey, there's Danky. What's up, buddy?
Thank you.
Much love. Says.
Thank you. When this fish is all over, baby, just hold it. Just don't leave for a second. I got a big question I've been dying to ask you. All right, man. I don't know if we're done fishing, guys, or I'm just mounting my mouth about the select.
It's hard to tell. Hard to tell.
Now, how did I go from running my mouth? I bet. Yeah, you see this? Yep, that's the end of the video. I'm telling you, go click, and you know, hit these videos. You don't see it in here because you add that into YouTube later. All right, you guys got to bear with me. I got to ask Danky something here. Danky, man, I don't think I caught why you're protesting the Deno Depot. You know, I've been dying. I'm like, did you catch why he's protesting the Deno Depot? And I'm like, I get it. I love the videos, man. And I love that, dude. It puts people that, and just they get so worked up about you being there.
Danky says, I hope you guys have been well.
I hope you're doing well with you and your dad and everything, man. I hope you are, man. I hope things going all right.
Definitely.
But you gotta tell me why you're protesting that place, dude. Or if you made a video, I'll go search for it. If you made a video, just say, hey, yeah, I got a video up about it. Danky does his own videos, and that's pretty cool. And I had to know, Dank. I had to know, Danky. It's like, why is he protesting that place? And I didn't catch it, but it's been driving me crazy.
Yeah, he's been saying all week, he's going to ask you. If you were here this week, Friday, he's going to
I run into the people like that, Danky, when I'm fishing on...
And I told him the other day you comment, he was happy to say you were going to be here, you were going to be here.
I run into people on the creek like that. They think they own the water, and they don't.
Oh, yeah.
The only time you can keep you and PA off that water, no matter it runs through miles of their land, is if they own both sides of the water.
Yeah.
So you got to find out who owns both sides of the water. If they own both sides of the water, they can say, hey, you can't come on here, and you can't. But if they only own one side of the water, which is most cases, then... Can you read it?
He said, thank you. Dental Depot fired my wife and 4 of their moms in one day.
Wow, that's hardcore.
That's awful.
Baby, just scratch my back. I got it back. And scratch down. Thank you. I need to get one of them back scratcher things.
Yeah, there you go.
My long hair gets in behind my shirt or something. Man, it drives me nuts.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you think that's weird. I don't know. We won't get into why or any of that. We don't need, but that's crazy. I was at a restaurant when I was younger, when I was in high school, and these people closed the restaurant in a nearby town, and they came in and they fired everybody on that restaurant and brought their crew in and fired the whole crew, the cooks, the guys that ran the place, everything. So I lost a job that way. They just came in and fired the whole crew and put their crew in. And guess what? They closed that restaurant down and went out of business there too. Well, this one ran by these people for years. They came in and they closed one in another town, probably ran that one out of business. Then they came here and ran this one out of business. And now they're out of business altogether. There is no much.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah. Probably one of them stupid things, man.
They were fired because the manager had friends who needed jobs.
Yeah, see? Yeah, same situation. Like, yeah. Yep. These people closed their restaurant, and since they were with they were close to the owner, they already came to the one I was working at, which was a corporation kind of thing like McDonald's, you know. So they closed this McDonald's down because they couldn't run it, and it went out of business. They closed that McDonald's, never opened it again. Then they came to where I was working and fired everybody that was working there, put their crew in, and it closed that one down. And then they went to one in another local town and closed that one down. And that's what they did. I don't know if they don't know how to run restaurants, so that was the whole idea. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. There should be a law against that or some sort.
No, there's no law against people.
There isn't, but there should be.
Yeah, there should be.
There should be.
Because somebody wants to be a jerky danky, if you can, they fire people. Now I'm gonna tell you where I work. Here's a good one. I got one for you, danky. Where I work, if you have a medical card, and you go and you get anything, anytime you have to go and give a urinalysis, you're supposed to tell your doctor. Okay, you're not supposed to tell your place of work or a cop. If a cop pulls you over and wants to give you a DUI, you're not supposed to say anything to the cop unless you have to. You're supposed to go to the hospital and agree, and then when the doctor, you take your piss test for your doctor, you show him your card. Because it's against the law for the doctor to report you back to your employer or to report you to the cops or whatever. It's HIPAA law. It's that doctor privately, right? So they put a sign at my job. If you're under the influence of marijuana, you must tell your supervisor. I'm like, man, can you blame them though? If somebody's willing enough to say, hey, I do, you know? And it's funny, I said, notice it said under the influence. Well, I don't smoke at work, so I do it at night to sleep, or now, when I don't have to work until Monday. So, I'm not under the influence, so, you know, so.
Yeah.
I ain't reporting it, because I'm not. I don't smoke at work and before I go to work, so I'm not under the influence. I'm sober when I go to work, and I stay sober until I get home. Boy, it don't take me long when I walk in that door, though, to get them painkillers in. I have back pain. I was a mason, concrete worker, and all that kind of shit for years, and I need it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some people's kids. Some people's kids.
Some people's kids. You know what, Dank? You know what, Dank? I think this is number 6. I gotta remember what numbers these are. I think I'll get this right. This is what you need to say.
Fuck you, fuck you.
Hands down,
You're
dopest
cool.
dope I've ever smoked. Right? Better
Fuck
than
you, I'm out.
Alright. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright. Fuck you. I'm out. Oh, shit.
Maybe one of these days, Frank. Maybe one of these days.
What?
Frank says he thinks I should tie. It would make for some much watched videos. Wait a minute. I think you should tie. It'll make for some much watched videos.
Yo, we tried it, man. Look at my channel. Go back in my channel. I think there's one there. It might be. Maybe we never made a video out of it. She didn't. Well, it didn't go so good. She didn't like it. She tried it, and then no more interest. She didn't. I want to keep. No. She's like, you tie. I'm good. So we could try it again. Maybe you could talk her into it. You guys could talk. Maybe you guys could talk her into it. You know, you guys gotta work on it. That would be cool, because then you get her point of view from a starting point of view. You know, beginning to fly tying with Tracy. You know. And she'd be like, this is what I learned today. And it'd be all like from beginning to, no. I'm afraid that she'd be out tying me, but sometimes she outfishes me. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous. But I think it would really be cool because it's a second mind working on these things, which is cool, man. It's always nice to have another thoughts, you know. If you guys ever have a concept you guys want to share with me, be like, hey man, I got this idea, man. It's a white SOB with a purple body underneath or something as a trigger or something. Let me know, man. I'll try it out. I'll see, you know. On here or on my channel. We do need a boost here, but I thought, this is what I thought. I'll tell you what I thought. This is a thought. All right. Tell me what you think, okay? I thought, right, because she doesn't really like to tie and it's not, how about we have her narrate the tying videos? Like she can do the talking, right? What do you think? What do you think, Frank? What do you think? I thought about that. Hell yeah.
Right on, thank you.
It's all about the concentrates. We ran out of flour.
We did. We have to go shopping at our dispensary tomorrow. We're supposed to do. That's alright though, we got plenty of concentrates going on.
You know where the remote for the AC is, baby.
I sure do. What's up?
Put the one fan or whatever. So yeah, man.
I think you still got to warm up there the Dream Queen.
Alright, we gotta warm up for Dream Queen.
We do.
So, tell me, man, what do you think? Have her narrate? It'll be alright. She can do all the talking part, and I can just do the time part. You can have her do the closing. You know, and everything. Everything she can do, I just tie. She can do the talking. What do you think? Does that help out? Think that help out with my views? You can try that, man. I'm willing to do that. I can script it for her. You know what I mean? And tell her exactly what to script. What? What did it say?
Forget all else. She's much better looking than you, Al. Whoa! Teach a simple technique till she masters it. Then another technique. After a month, she can build a fly with the learned techniques. I'm going to have to read Danky's comment in a minute here. Danky has lived in a small town. Most of his viewers are town locals. I leave my business cards all over town. I leave stacks at the local dispensaries.
Right on.
Yeah, I gotta make me some of them. I gotta leave them at like the Purple Hippo and my local like glass shops and you know.
Which, speaking of,
It's linked down below.
I'd be working with them. They're the first group. We worked with the owner one time that we said we could do it for a while, but
Yeah, we did.
He gives her like all right, man. So you guys got, if you're in the area ever, go to the Purple Hippo in Milton. Look at this. See this? I don't know if you see that. That's a spinner cap, all right? Free, because we use her as a link. So they are sponsors.
Yeah, so they're
There
always
are
linked down
sponsors.
below. Down below in my description.
A bucket he gave me for like 50% off the one day. So yeah, that is her sponsor for now. It's Purple Hippo. So there'll be a link under every video. I haven't put them in the live streams yet. So, but any other video from now on, last couple videos, I haven't put them in all the videos yet. But we are now linking that in all of our videos. So look down, and he might be able to order online, but his prices are unreal, right? Compared to any of our local freaking shops, glass prices are crazy awesome. So go check it out, man.
Frank says that's the point. Someone really learned. Wait a minute. That's the point. Someone really learning with thousands of other experiences along with her. And Danky says, I'll mention you guys in one of my videos. Awesome, Danky. Thank you. Got some Q-tips from the Purple Hippo.
You might be right.
They're awesome to clean out your.
But I think you're right. Maybe I should, dude. But I could put them out like one a month or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be. It's hard to me to put out a video now, and if I got to teach her sit there and teach her. So maybe we could do one a month. One of the month will be a guest video with Tracy. We'll put that as a different series, different show. You know, that'll be a separate show from Thursday. That's a good idea. That's what we'll do. We'll put that in our own show, And every once in a while she can do a video.
My channel or yours?
Mine, right? Or you could do it on here too. You could do them both. You could put it on here.
I think their idea was to do it on here so the views go up on this channel.
Okay.
That's what Frank said. Frank said the views would go up if we do it on this channel.
Yeah, tell us. You saying on here, Frank, or on mine? She should do the tie-in. That'd be cool to do it here. I think they should. That's a great idea if you want to talk about doing it here. Because that'll give her. She can do one every once in a while.
Danky says he's addicted to Q-tips. After every shower, it's a mega must. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
We have dang, we have regular Q-tips, Danky, but these are wood, so you can really like. Yeah. I don't know if you'd really want to shove it in your ear.
Yeah,
you know what I
these
mean?
have a point.
But these are wood.
One end has
like,
a point.
I can really get in there into my brain and dig it out. You know what I mean? And dig all my brain out right through my ear hole. So you don't really need a wooden Q-tip. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is so you can get down in there and really press down in your bucket to clean your bucket out. So, but yeah. I love them for that, but these are, we have the regular, you know, what the hell are they? Plastic ones or whatever. The ones that don't pull off.
Paper.
You know, you ever clean in your ear and you pull the thing out and you're like, whoa, cotton's gone. That's going to be fun to find, you know what I'm saying? That'd be suck ass. Fucking Q-tip in your ear. But, yeah, that's, I hate that shit.
Danky says LOL. And Joe says both. One will be a comedy commentary.
Right on, man.
And Danky says thumbs up.
Which are the ones that pull off in your ears? Is it the plastic ones or the paper? It's the plastic ones, aren't it? They suck ass, man.
Joe sent a picture of an ear and a finger. He uses his. Does that mean you use your finger to dig out your ear instead of a Q-tip?
You a cheap bastard, aren't you? Oh shit.
Oh shit. When are you gonna do your snack?
I don't forget what is my snack. We haven't decided.
I don't know what you want.
I got all kinds of snack. So I told her I'm gonna have to start running again or something, man. Quit smoking and I have snacks everywhere.
You don't have to do one. You can say I can on a diet.
My snack is no snacks. Diet, man. Dude, some fucked up shit with diets, right, man? Dude, a cookie diet. I eat a fucking cookie every morning. That's all you eat. Yeah, because it gets your metabolism going and you starve yourself to death the rest of the fucking day, you moron. Dude, you know what's crazy? You ever hear these people putting them, what do they call them? Fucking tapeworms in your fucking shit. Do you ever see that? They go, I'm going to eat some tapeworms, and then that shit goes in their belly and it makes them lose weight, man. And then they'll like eat through their intestines and kill the fucking bastards. And they're like, now you're really going to lose weight. Because now you're dead. See?
Joe says he buys the good stuff, cotton Q-tips.
Yeah. Right? Like that. Don't buy the plastic ones. That shit comes right off the plastic. Of course. Duh. Plastic is slippery, motherfuckers. Just saying. Oh, man. How about some hits of a pen, right?
Go ahead and hit that pen. Go hit that pen. If you want to hit that pen, you hit that pen. Hit that wedding cake.
Is that what that is?
Uh-huh.
I like my cape. Jeez.
What are you doing?
Wow.
What's the matter? A little too much, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Phew. Oh, man.
Dope is dope I've ever smoked. Hands down, dopest dope I've ever smoked. Right? Not better than you.
Thank you, glowing cloud pictures.
Woof. I got hit you in the boo-boo. That
It
that
does.
80%, 90% THC or whatever shit kicks you in the head.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Woof. I don't know how many of you guys are as old being like 80s child, but man, I can remember just say no and man.
Back in the day when your weed was only 2%. Oh, speaking of, don't you have some news for everybody?
Oh, the mixed feeling news? My mixed feeling news. News is, we're going to start giving you news. Hasn't been much. We've been trying to do this, start this, but from now on, everything fly fishing, your newsman, is going to have news. Now, you know what I need to do? I need to go, has the news, and then be able to fire up some music or something. Dun, 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 news. So look for that in the future. I'm going to make that happen. Make it all fancy, like, in the news, dun, 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 like news sound, you know, right? College kids now are smoking more pot than they're drinking alcohol. That is in the news. The news right now is college kids. Now that I feel kind of weird about, because they say that a human's brain ain't fully developed until in their mid-20s. That being, is that really good for college kids to be smoking pot more than drinking alcohol? And how much does alcohol affect your learning abilities? I buy a party veggie tray for Munchies. Right on. I've had to find healthy Munchies. Right on. See, that's something I'm going to be doing for lunch. I have to figure all that out for my lunches for the guide service.
Danky likes the news idea. He says, rock one to the news.
Okay.
I need the news. He reads the newspaper every day.
Right on. In other news.
Danky.
You ready for other news? In other news, Delta 8 is raising up a lot of awareness and big spark of big controversy. Because, do you know, like the medical marijuana community doesn't want to give up their money to something that's sold over the counter.
Oh, hell no.
Hell no. So certain states are making Delta 8 against the law and taking them off the shelves.
So where she goes, boy.
Don't forget, though, that big companies, they make a lot of money. I would call them the Walmart. And most of them around here are. There's only one company here, I think, in Pennsylvania that isn't a company that's out in California, that's in Colorado, and 500,000 other states. And then here. No, not really 500,000. You know what I mean. A lot of other states and PA. So they're big companies, big corporation type companies. Right? And that's why the Delta 8's disappearing from shelves, because the big corporations do not want it. But think about this, if you're a local smoker and you want to make it legal and not get in trouble, you can go buy Delta 8. We can buy it right down here at the local gas station, and yes, it will get you high. So there you go. And
some states, it is illegal there already.
It is, right? Is it California one of the states that said you can't have it?
I think so.
What do you say, Joe? What do you think, man? Tell us, is it allowed there? Can you just go out and buy Delta 8? And now, what's the new other one? Delta 9, right?
Yeah, Delta 9 is what we smoke every day.
Oh, Delta 9 THC is what we smoke every day?
Yeah.
My bad. See, she knows more than me. See, sometimes she has to help the newsman out.
Delanine's your ordinary THC that you go and get your dispensary every day. That's what's in this. That's what's in your pot. That's the most popular cannabinoid in the... I'm saying that wrong. Cannabinoid in the cannabis plant. I forget how many there are. It's a large number. There's a lot of different cannabinoids in a cannabis plant. Delta 8 and Delta 9 are only a small, slim number of everything that's in the plant.
What? Salvia.
Used to be...
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be legal back in the day.
Yeah, but... Salvia wasn't part of a cannabis plant. That's what makes it interesting. The fight goes up, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not wondering if someday, you know, if they change the direction on this whole thing, if someday maybe they're going to be like, hey, you don't need to smoke anymore. You don't need to do dabs anymore. Here, take a pill. That's your option. No, that's it. No smoking. Big Pharma will get their hands in there, and hopefully not, but I think it could happen.
Craziness.
They got a lot of money, Big Pharma. You guys are all here on YouTube, right? Right? I don't know if you guys ever heard it before, but after we're done here, look up, it's Willie Nelson's, what is it called? Going to pot?
It's all going to pot.
All going to pot. He has a quote in there. I got $100 bill. Friends, you can keep your pills.
Yep.
It's all going to pot. Got $100 bill. You keep your pills, friends. It's all going
They
to pot.
have them here too. Right on Danky. He said Danky will be right back. And Joe's talking about the weed pills they have there. They have them here too. We have salves. We have suppositories. You can stick some weed up your ass if you want to. I'm not sure what that's going to do for you. I'm not going to review that for you. Sorry.
Oh, shit. I'm not going to review that one for you, sorry. Oh, hell. That was good, baby. Oh. You sneak weed up your ass if you want to. Don't expect no freaking review in this fucking area, though, man. I'll try that tie. I'll definitely try the fly tying fucking first.
There you go, right?
Stick your shit up my ass, no. Tying flies, maybe. Oh my gosh.
Alright. I gotta find something else here to load up prices.
You know, when we teach you, though, we should be me and you talking, not added in commentary later, like I do mine. When we do yours, it should be me talking to you as you're tying it. Like, no, that's wrong. Alright, I'll be back.
Alright. Alright, I'm looking for something here to load up, I'm not sure. Joe says, how do you light that one? Yeah, I don't know. I guess you might as well, you might have to get, I don't know. I don't know if you want to light a torch up there. I don't know, man. That's a interesting question. Alright. We're going to be dabbing on some Gelato number 11 crossed with beeswax. We fill it up in here in our insert buckets. us a dab all
Boy,
loaded
kids
up
down the
here.
hall. That was kids down the hall.
Kids down the hall.
All right. There's something else I wanted to tell you guys all about. And trust me, they haven't paid us a dime. It'd be good to be sponsored by them guys, but I don't think they'd ever give us a dime anyway, because they're just like up and rising. But have you guys ever watched Trailer Park Boys, man? $2 a membership for SwearNet. I suggest we would like to present a show to SwearNet one of these days.
They rock.
They rock, dude. We're just watching Pat Roach and what else were we just watching? Get Learnt with Ricky and the jail. They have a new jail series. But yeah, man, it's $2 a month. I SwearNet. If you have no idea, go to Netflix if you have it and type in SwearNet. And that should bring it up. You got Trailer Park Boys on there. Check that out.
Definitely recommend you checking it out.
Dude, it is so hilarious. I laugh so hard every time I watch them guys. Been watching them since forever. Canadian comedy, man.
Definitely lots of fun.
I don't know why I love Canadian comedy so
Very
much.
entertaining.
Kids in the Hall, Trailer Park Boys, just all that, dude. All right, so is it torch time?
It sure is. I got some gelato number 11 crossed with beeswax.
You're just saying, you want a really good laugh. You want something to sit around and smoke to and get good laughs. Hours and hours of stuff there. I've already watched it. We've had SwearNet for years now.
We have.
It used to be $4.20 a month, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, now they made it cheaper.
Now they make it $2 a month. Yep. They got thousands of viewers, man. It's good stuff, though. Just some tip for you guys to go check out.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Danky says he's back. Sorry, I'm in a bad area. He had to restart his phone. Yeah, we know all about bad reception and stuff. Oh, man. We have terrible phone service here at our house.
Dank, anywhere you go, man, it's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what's something else, man? You're alright. We could do a live stream for you, bro. Right along the water. Like,
oh, yeah.
But everywhere you go, dude. The mountains, Dank. Anywhere you're at, bro. Anywhere you're at, man. It's like you don't get a live, you can't go on the phone service. Right? And then you have to, I think you'd have to be live, because I could go right from the cannon and all that. But, that sucks so bad, man. I wish I could take you guys live hiking or something. That'd be cool as hell. Throw the GoPro. I could throw the GoPro on and connect it to my phone and take you guys for a hike live, but no service. No service where you guys want to be. Could do that downtown. That sucks.
We're smoking on gelato number 11 crossed with beeswax. If you
Only my brother Danky does them. Could do them downtown. He brings me downtown. We bring you out in nature. We don't have a downtown like that, Will.
No.
We do, but
We do, but
you would call it downtown, Danky. You would call it Dank. You call it college. Local college swallowed my town I grew up in.
just like here. Danky says, just like here.
So I said, dude, we should go out and visit you, and you can show me around town. And then you get out here, put a fly rod in here, and teach you how to fly fish.
Same here, he says.
I tell you, Dad, put a fly rod in your hand, bro. You be out here every year. You figure out a way to get out here to do it. It's so relaxing, bro. So damn relaxing. It's so therapeutic.
Definitely. Lots of fun. Danky says he needs nature.
Yeah, man, it's...
Yes, for sure.
I need nature. That's the key. That's why we're going to start making our living that way. In nature.
He wants to live in a secluded area.
Right on.
That would rock.
We live in a pretty. This is where we are here. Is by not anywhere in the town. There is nothing here, man.
No.
Like.
Little ways out the road is the mountains.
Oh man, let's put it this way: 4 miles to the local only fast food McDonald's.
Yeah.
And then it's another 10 miles, 15 miles to the closest Burger King, Taco Bell type thing. It's about 15 miles away.
Danky said he'd love to fly fish.
I'm telling you, bro. We'll work on this. Maybe I can get you plane tickets. We'll work on this. Flying Danky out to fly fish. We'll have to work on this. Once a year, we can try and figure out how to fly you out. We'll do it. We'll come up with it, man. That'd be great, man. Talk about a video we could use on both channels. That'd be awesome.
There you go. Yeah.
And Tracy can learn how to tie flies, right? And she could learn how to tie a fly and send you home with some free flies that she tied. Beginning tire, beginning fisherman, or fly fisherman, man. That'd be the shit. See, that's what they call that. See, man, that's when you get these groups together. This this like what do they call it? Family, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck it, we'll just call it what it really is. Family, bro. We get this family and we just grow together. Our channels grow together. We get together hangouts, man. We get Danky Joe and Alfie to come to all the PA. We all hang out. Or some area, maybe out where you're at, Colorado even, bro. And we get all this together and we just get these meetings going, man. And it's all pretty. It's great, man. It's like the family just grows and we, man, it's beautiful. And that's where we're going, man. Community, family. Right? Cheers to that, bro.
Cheers.
But we'll have you out here in these waters in no time. Catching that big wild month. Let me tell you, dang. Say something, right? They will freaking make your heart skip a beat.
That they will.
We got some monsters that'll. Yeah.
Lots of fun.
Yeah. It's quite a rush. You see that one that she's holding? That must took her 20, 25 minutes to fight.
He says, rock on, man, family.
That's it, man. That's how YouTube works. You get that, they get them groups together and they just grow and hang out and get things going, meet and greets.
Yeah.
Meet, greets. I come out there and help you protest. Dumbasses. I'd love to get in a protest. That's something I never did. I never protested, right? I would, most I got to protest is I'd hang out with, I don't know, man, you guys, this is somebody else you guys should check out. You should help, right? And just never forget that these are the people that get to where we're at now is normal. And that's all, that's, National Organization for Reforming Marijuana Laws. Normal. NORML. AL, right?
Yeah. I'll be right
No,
back.
ML.
You got
Right.
it.
Anyway,
Look them
check them
They're
out,
still
man.
running.
So they used to come to the gatherings here, like, certain gatherings and fuck, I can't. I come out here with her and hang out on her channel, and I can't think for shit. You know what she does to me?
Lord, blame it on me.
Festies. They used to come to all the festies in our area, man. And I would roll up a super fatty, man. You know what I mean? The big fatty. long, you know, a Cheech Chong fatty, you know what I mean? And I'd fire up a fatty and go in there, camper, and just hang out with normal guys from normal, man. And alright, just hang out, bullshit, ask what's going on, how it's going, you know. Just got to know, and that was where I learned. They'd be like, well, man, we're really doing some good work in Colorado, out in California right now. It looks like California is going to do a medical program, you know. I don't know if you guys heard my story. I met the guy that designed the drone. The drone. Like, the first drone ever known I seen at a festy here. Probably a lot of you guys, if you guys followed the dead, and what year would it have been? It was after, way after Jerry had passed, so it was the other ones, or the Footer Festival at that time, but he was going to all of them shows, so, I don't know what he was, you know, what it was there, if he went to any of the dead shows, but yeah, he's flying a drone around and he had the 4 propellers, and we never seen anybody fly by speeding propellers up, but that's how it worked, and it was amazing, dude. It was quiet, and we were like, wow. And it kind of made all, you know, everybody upset because, you know, you people sitting in there, you know, smoking back then, and, you know, and here comes this thing that has a camera on it, and he had it hooked up to his, up to like a laptop, and yeah, it was pretty cool. But that was wow, that was shit, man. I have no idea. I couldn't have said 80s? No, not 80s. Not 80s. 2000. 99, 98. I have to look it up. I have a show. I have all the show from that on my computer here. I have to look up what the show what year was, but I can find out what year it was. I can find out what they played at that show. What New Riders played and all them, so. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Do you guys think it would be worth me investing in a drone for me and Tracy, like fishing videos, hiking videos, you know what I mean? I'm afraid I'd get a drone and fly it out over a lookout or something, and it would get way out there, and then it would just fall, and I would never be able to find it because it's out of an overlook where there's no roads or something. You can get it. Maybe just lost in the middle of the woods somewhere. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. You guys let me know. Do you guys would think a drone would make our fishing videos? And I mean, it wouldn't help me in my tying. I don't think it would even be able to help me with my instructional. But I know. So I'm going to put it back on. If you weren't here earlier, that every Thursday we do a time video. And we are going to go to the next video. Fishing video. Let me see what it is, guys. Maybe I could talk about it too. Oh, this is a Penns Creek. I'm not sure where this is at on Penns, so I'm gonna have to wait till I start the video up. But probably we'll still have lots of talking that it shouldn't have. Oh no, it's Pine Creek, wasn't it? So we did backyard and the sock.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Pine Creek, I think, not Penns Creek. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is probably one I'm really good, because usually if I made a Pine Creek video, we caught more than one. So
Yeah.
but here we go. Let's see. Do I have? That's why it's never muted, because I can't do it.
Borrow, rent one first.
What's that? What was I talking about?
I don't know. I was out getting a drink.
There's a bow. The state stocks that area of Pine Creek too.
Oh yeah.
Not only did they put the wild browns in. Remember what I was Oh, a drone. Rent a drone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here he's ranting on about something. Probably
Yeah, I'm
our
right.
day
Oh,
on- our
listen to
day
this.
on-
Dank. My brother-in-law type. I don't know. It's not brother-in-law, but I can't explain it. My niece's husband is a state cop in New York, and he showed me Alfie, and he showed me the drone, this cops drones, huge things. I mean, huge things, but that's the ones they send in as officers. I'm like,
Alfie
that
says
is,
every Thursday sounds great.
that sounds cool, dude. We'll open it up with opening a beer,
Sorry
man.
for interrupting you. Keep
No, that's
going
great.
about
That's
the
great.
officer.
Thank you. And dude, that's what we'll do. We'll do it open every Thursday. We'll open up the video with a beer and what we're tying, and I'll maybe do a breakdown. I want to start doing a lot more detail in them and more production in them. So, I'm thinking of doing like switching the camera angles. I don't know. We're gonna work on all that, but thank you, man. We're gonna put out better time video. I'm gonna do a little improvement. I've improved my time videos for a while, so. Yep, that, and I want to use the different lens too to do time videos. There's Honey Bear.
The honey bears.
Honey bears. She's like, "What are you doing, mommy? Lifting me up like you're." Like he used to lift up the fishies sometimes. Now explaining on Pine Creek that I think this is when the water temperature started going back down. It's fall.
Oh yeah.
Look at the leaves. It looks like fall.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Like I said, if I was gonna,
Gorgeous
I was
up
gonna
there.
hire me. Yep, look at the trees. It's fall. If I was gonna come and hire us as guides, dude, fall would be the key. I'm telling you, man. There's nobody on the water. You're not fighting like you are any other time, and it's our archery season now. In 2 weeks, we're gonna start bow hunting, me and Trace.
Yeah.
So, sorry if you guys aren't into all that. I'm sorry. I apologize if you guys into that.
Thank you.
And we won't get in.
awesome.
We won't get into how you have to manage the herd. We hunt on private property, and it's if we wouldn't shoot the deer, our farmers would be really upset because they farm the land. So we harvest. We keep the control of the deer population on there, and we keep it. You can't have too many deer on the little acreage we have. So the farmer owns. We hunt. All the local land is all the farming dads, you know, or area, you know what I mean? My family, so,
Right.
and people that we've known all our lives. So we hunt them and they management. So they'll say, okay, well, there's no deer here. They won't take our harvest. You know, they don't over harvest anything. So it's pretty cool that way.
Definitely.
And we always have deer. Our herd keeps getting crazy big, and now we got to kill some deer this year because our herd's getting huge. And they travel. And then you get other farmers get mad.
Oh yeah, definitely.
These are honey bears.
She's all full of wet and attention.
So anyway, I'm watching you guys watching all these fish. Look at there's another one. So these bows, man. It's crazy, man. In the fall there, the bows go nuts. When them caddis hit. And I have a video coming. I have some more. We got a lot coming up. Yeah, we still got a lot of fishing videos to cover. I think we're still in 2017 or 18 or whatever.
Dude, Danky, they're terrible here. My mom has a pool, and she says every morning she has to go out and clean her pool up, her whole entire swimming pool. And mind you, this is a chlorine-treated swimming pool, you know. She puts all the chemicals and shit in it, but her top of her swimming pool is nothing but covered in mosquitoes. It's a really bad year for them, and it's really bad out in the water too, definitely.
Hey Danky, remember that and everybody, you guys remember that video we just did? You just watched it not too long ago. Danky commented on it. That hot box that started out a 3-day camping trip, and I think it was the next to last day. I reached down and she has this bag that she carries all her dabs and everything in. You know what I mean? With all her labels. We have to keep them in the box. You might have a little container like this with a gram of dabs in it.
Yeah.
They put it in a box the size of a limo. You know what I mean? So you have to carry all the boxes. You have to keep all your labels on it, all your medication. right?
Like this. They all have like a little label on them.
Yeah, they have little labels with
Yeah.
what it is. They have the little terpene broke down on the box, okay? You have to keep it and all that in PA. So she puts all that in that bag. Well, she says, grab the bag, or I grabbed the bag, and when I did, something stung me. I still have a little dot in my finger right here. My whole hand swelled up. And I don't get like that. A bee could sting me. I don't swell up. Mosquitoes, nothing. And oh, there we go. Did you see that big old boy?
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah, here we go. Check this fish out.
These are the German browns they put up there.
You know it's a good fish. I got the camera out. Oh.
You see, now we have our nets totally down in the water.
He said that was a great hot box video. Thanks, Danky. And he said the mosquitoes are bad there.
Look at that.
Too.
Look at that big old boy.
Fish.
Huge browns. But if I was coming to... There we go. There's some pictures.
Yeah, those are the pictures I was
You
snapping
see how
off
big
the
I kept
phone.
it up? You see how fast she got these pictures? I lifted it up for, what, a second?
Yeah.
And that's how fast Tracy is. She's good at it.
I'm just checking it out. Now I had to check out and see how the pictures were.
So this is what we're going to send you home. See how this video is? My idea, not only are you going to be able to hire us as guides, but you go home with a recording. So Dank, when you come here every year you're going to have a recording of me and you hanging out in the water, man. I got many cameras. I got GoPros that record in 4K. I got a Canon.
There we go. You got another one on.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody, you know, that's going to be my thing. What do we do different? What do we do different in our guide service? We send you home with the memory. And I'm going to record everything I say so that, let's say you go home and go, what did he say about dry fly droppers? There's something I want to remember. You'll have it. You know what I mean? That I want to teach you when you come here that you go home and catch more fish too. Not how to fish here in PA, necessarily how to fish better everywhere, you know? So we're having a problem here in Pine Creek where they put these fish in and stuff. They are having a problem with water temperatures right now, so they're kind of letting it shut down for now.
They're talking about spiders, tarantulas. Danky says sorry, and Joe says brown recluse and baby black widows. Danky says we have tarantula hawks here. They sting real bad, crazy.
Tarantula hawks, ow.
Oof.
Ugh, that doesn't sound fucking pleasant. Oh, these guys. That's the guy that was... He was like... Was it that? No, that wasn't that time. No, this guy's just talking to us. They always... You know, they want to have a long conversation with them. And, you know... I think some of them see the GoPro and they know they're on camera.
Yeah.
And they just kind of want to be on a video.
I
And,
see.
you know, and they'll have a whole conversation. You know, this guy's just talking to us. You know... And we talk to them. I love people. You know, I don't really love people, but I do. It's kind of weird like that. I do love people that are in the nature and I see along the water. Most other people, not really, but I know if you're down there along the creek or you're out in nature, that you love nature and you know, you're a nature lover. That I like you, but
Thank you. I'll be right back.
All right, man. See you in a little bit, bro. I don't know how I would do around,
I don't know.
Too many non-nature lovers, I guess you could say. People that don't go in nature, don't camp,
Right.
don't. Oh crap! Can't believe that thing's still playing music.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
Man, we were slaying them this day on the water. This
were.
is this is the October caddis. This is what we're going to be tying soon.
Oh, there you go.
This is why I say you come to this is the October. This is the action you have, and nobody's around. There was nobody there, and to find a parking spot right where we're fishing at, any other time of year, good luck. It's packed because of this. Look at these browns, guys. They're just everywhere in here. Just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't tell. Are they wild or are they not? You don't know. You know what I mean? They're just, it's wild Brown City or Brown City, you know?
Right.
There's some more pictures. And it's all October, man. I'm telling you, if I was going to hire us as a guide, and I don't even know if these people are around to hire as guides or what, but this time of year, I have no idea. But
He said he had to restart his phone. He's in a bad area.
does that help if you get in a bad area? I never really did. Another stocky bow, right? Or is it just full energy brown? Oh, no, that's a pretty bow.
Yeah,
That's a pretty bow.
definitely.
And the colors on that.
Gorgeous.
That might have been one of them holdovers.
Might have been.
But there we go. I'm sure that's over.
Yeah.
I don't think we went anywhere else that day.
I don't think so. I don't know. I could be wrong though. I don't remember.
I can tell when I start pointing and I start going up here and up here and up here.
But you didn't do any of that yet.
See, it's funny. You got to do that in your video. And then you actually got to post the little things you click on in YouTube. So you just do it. You put the things like, hey, click here. Or click here. You know what I mean? Or click here. Or click up here. You say that, but it's not really there until you put it in YouTube. And then you add that in YouTube. It's crazy. So when you watch it, you know, I could be saying, oh, you can hit here to subscribe. But there's nothing there. I'm pointing to empty air because it's added later. It's funny. You're gonna end it at 2:30 or 2.5 hours, but I don't know. You started with 4, we still got 4 people, so maybe not.
Oh, man. Honey, would you lay down? Kitty, you're really getting annoying here. She's eating away.
Alright, I think we're done. I think. I don't know.
What's the matter?
I don't know if there's gonna be more fishing or we're done.
I don't know.
Alright, y'all. What do you got in the pedestal? This one's pretty crazy, man. It has like
that was the dream.
It has a cap that you put a pedestal in it, or you put a dab on this like pedestal thing and stick it down in, right?
Oh yeah. Check out the video here on my channel, Magneto. Also got from the Purple Hippo.
You were talking about the mosquitoes, damn, itching my leg. Or if we could flip flops out again. Or a lot of flip flops because when we have waders on most of the year, shoes aren't good. That's crazy to change.
Definitely.
So you guys, let us know. We'll see with our response. Should we end this at 3 hours or 2.5 hours? So we have 18 minutes to go, or an hour and 18 minutes or 48 minutes to go. You guys, let us know. I think 2.5 hours is a good time to go with a live stream. But if you guys are gonna don't want that to happen, really don't want that to happen, but
right on. Thanks, Joe. I got more coming. I tape a bunch. I have a pile of them up here on my computer. I just gotta get them to the editor and get them posted. I got some lemon tree coming up. I don't remember if that was dabs or flower, and then I got some presidential kush coming up. All kinds of good stuff coming up.
You guys, you can thank me later. Go hit the join button on my channel. That can help me out. Cause I got her to edit. Cause she had yelled at me and did not want to be and fought with me to edit her own videos. Why can't you do it? I'm like, look, I don't want to come home from work every day and edit one of your videos. She was putting freaking I come home, I'm like, man, you start making videos. Okay. She shot her first video, and then I come home, I got 10 videos for you to edit. You do what? 10 videos? You gotta learn to edit your own damn videos, woman. I'm not coming home every day from work and editing a video for you. And she's, you don't love me, you know, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, come on, honey. And just, you know, and now she edits her own videos, man. She can put them out, and it's awesome. She said, I don't be involved at all. She does her own editing, her own videos. And then you guys want me to teach her how to fly fish, or teach her how to tie flies yet. She's got her own, edit her own videos. Jeez! I can't imagine she's going to want to edit her own tying videos. Probably not. She'll be like, oh, well, you got all the experience in the tying videos. You got to edit them. See, and then that's another thing I got it. Thanks, Joe. What a good idea.
Alfie says 3 hours.
I don't know. I'm running out of things to talk about.
Yeah, you gotta reheat there, and I got some more dabs to do.
Roll out of news, like I said, news has been, There's a couple more states, though, and the news go. I can start doing that. You guys want me to let you know the states that are working on legalization?
And you didn't do your snack yet. Oh, that's
I don't
right.
fucking know.
You decided you were getting too fat for your snack.
Remember my fucking snack was
That's what you said.
too fat for snack. Remember someone said they do a veggie tray.
Joe.
Yeah. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, now watch it, Joe.
Where are you going with
Watch
that
it,
gun
Joe.
in your hand? Hey, Joe.
I could, Joe, but he don't ever put his voices in. He never puts his voices in his video. When I do my videos, I talk. I put all that shit in at once. He ties the flies and puts all kinds of shit in the background. And then he
You
goes to it
guys,
later and puts a
I get
voice
picked
in.
on. I get picked on because
Joe wants to know.
I get picked on because I put the tip of a hook in a vice. Which,
And Joe-
okay,
Joe
but
wants
anyway, I get picked on that. Now, could you imagine if I had her edit my videos? She'd be like, well, I put the eyelid in the vice here, and I tied on some of this black stuff. I'm not sure what it's called. It kind of looks like a fuzzy black stuff there. I'm not sure if it floats or sinks, but I can tie some of that on. And
You are getting in trouble, huh?
you know, because she doesn't know idea she has no idea how to tie yet. So she doesn't know peacock or what I'm doing or instructions. So I'd have to script it, is what I was saying earlier. And I'd rather script it and say, okay, honey, say this. And then I fire up Audacity and she says it. And I'm like, okay, now this is what we're going to do now. Say this. And she goes, all right, honey, and says it. That would be a lot easier than I'm like, have to write everything down on a piece of paper.
You got
script
some
the whole
comments
video.
there, buddy.
But that's, you know, that would be, oh, shit,
you-
really, man?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Joe says, what's for a snack? And Alfie says, all right, we can split the difference and make it 4 hours.
Yeah, right. I gotta go to the bathroom and pee again. Too much tea. Yeah,
Oh.
4 hours. I'll be in the bathroom. Spend the 4 hours all night long.
Oh, you'd be all right. Now our dab break's all hot. So let it cool down here. Oh. Joe says, after a few years, I'll know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe one day. I don't know what else I got going on here. I got some gelato going on here. How about some of that? I don't know what he's gonna have for a snack, Joe. I have no idea. He's got all kinds of choices to pick. Probably not a Pennsylvania only snack, though. I don't know if you can mail order them or not. I have no idea how that works. Let's see here. What else do I got here? Some runts.
Oh, runts.
How about a dab or some runts?
Runts. Runts.
Yeah, runts.
So what can you order in the mail?
What's that?
I heard something about mail. I don't know if you can send that in the mail or something.
Oh, the Middlesworth chips.
Oh man, I fucking stoned.
Dopest dope I've
Joe
ever
wants to
smoked.
know what you're
Hands down,
snacking
dopest
on.
dope I've ever smoked. Right? Not better than the blue.
I was supposed to bring you one, but now I have to do it next time because I didn't make them. But I was supposed to show you these cookies. But I'll have to show it next time. I don't know, man, guys. I'm not sure. Let me think about that a second. Because if it was up to you guys, we'd still be doing this live stream at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I got plenty of time to figure out my snack is. Oh,
As soon as
shit.
this cools off, I'm loading us up a dab runs.
Fuck you.
Oh, you know what?
You're cool.
We have another bucket. Why
Okay,
do
well,
I-
I'm out.
You know
Come
what?
on. By the boo-boo, don't it? What's that, baby?
I don't have to wait for it to cool off. We got more than one bucket. Wait, I didn't put it in there yet.
Oh.
Hang on, I gotta.
Hey, man. Try and do some dabs here, man.
Well, that's a hot bucket. Listen.
After a few years, she would know what's that on how all the materials listed. Yeah, she couldn't explain the steps and so.
Just tie some flashy boo in here and some legs there. Put
But
your
she's-
wings here and trim them off there. And if it's too long, who cares?
But she could do all the narration because she sits right here every time I do them. So I just have to say, okay, you have to. So that's, you guys want to either hear her voice. And you guys know in my time videos, you don't ever see me. I mean, we could put her at the end of the. Oh, we could do that. That's what we could do. You know,
What?
we could have you at the end of the thing with the video and exit on the end of each video.
Oh, just whatever. I don't care. What do you want?
We'd be like, hey, go check out Donnie's other time videos right here. You know, and then have you. That would to get people to stay to the end of the video to get to see your cute face. They'll stay to the end and click on another video and they'll be like, I want to see. The only thing is, what they do, they'll be clicking all the way through my video just
They
to
don't
see you
wanna
at the
see
end, and then to see you at the end, and that'll be it. They'll be just watching the beginning and the end of my videos.
Yeah,
Pretty good. How's it going with you? So,
Yo, man, you got a joint,
got a
alright?
No, not on you, man.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
That's something he hates to do. He does not like the stag deer hair. He don't like to do it at all.
which was my best skill when I was a kid. Stacking and trimming deer hair. It was one of the best things I did when I was a kid. I used to do so much deer hair. I made the divers where you trim the deer hair, so when you pull it through the water, it dives, then goes back up and dives.
Oh, we got
Up.
new battery, guys. Hang on. We'll be right back.
Okay. Well, let's try that again. Sorry about that.
Great!
Great. Alright, so. Let me try that again. So what I was saying is, wow.
Dabber diver.
Dabber diver. Alright, so what I was saying, you guys couldn't hear me, is I think it would be cool to have her do it as a live on her channel. So like, we'd be like, okay, we could, you know, like, have her like tie a basic fly, and we could do it live. Right, all you would see the voice, but you could hear both of our voices. So you could hear me saying, okay, you got to do this, do that. And at the same time, while that's going on my channel, I could be instructing her, like, okay, Tracy, this is how you tie it, and I could show me doing it, and then I could show her doing it. And if she makes a mistake, right, I could say, okay, that's what you did wrong. And then if you guys are having any of them problems throughout any of the time, I mean, sometimes you have these problems for years. I'm sure I have many problems. I could wish I had a pro tire in my every day. That, like, dude, what am I doing wrong here? Something's not right. Right? So, and then you guys, I could teach basics, like how to tie the thread on the hook, how to do a wing, and I could do them as classes on my channel, and on her channel every Wednesday we could do a fly. What do you think, guys? So it'd be like basic instructions on my channel, and then every like Wednesday she could do a fly live on her channel. And her problem is she can't do a whip finish, right? Fine. Tie the thread off, let it go, I'll whip finish it. Or, dude, half hitches. I was thinking about teaching you guys. Not a lot of people do that. I bet a lot of people don't ever do half hitches to finish fly. My instructor, when I started tying, never did a whip finish. Never. Always half hitched them. Use a pen end. The end of a pen, right? You have the hole. I mean, look, see the hole? They stick the hole over the end of the hook, like that, so the end of the eye of the hook has disappeared. They tie the double whip on there, slide it off, pull it tight, put them do two of them, put the head cement on. Never did I see my instructor ever taught me a whip finish. I didn't know how to whip finish when I started tying. I had to learn it when that wasn't that long ago. I never did it. It was always a pen in my boxes. You know, and I told her one day, I said, look at all these pens. She's, what? And I was like, I had to explain to her, because I said, you don't.
Hitches.
Yeah, 2 half hitches. But they do 2 half hitches, then 2 more. That was it. And that was it. That was the end of fly. They didn't do this whip finish stuff. I didn't know that till way after I started tying. I mean, years and years and years after I tied. Always did 2 half hitches.
There's our vocal kitty. She's climbing out of here.
Right, I know. You see, man, this is my problem, Alf. Man, I always compare myself to the common person, no matter how long I've been doing anything or how much my experience is in that thing. So when I talk to you guys, I'm like, well, you know, man, you know how to do this. I don't think of it that way. I'm so bad at that. Like, and I gotta learn this, and this is a lot too, because I want to get involved in the Choco Trout Unlimited has winter tying classes. This winter, I would love to be one of the instructors at our winter Trout Unlimited. You know what I mean? So, and I can't do that if I'm not like, I gotta learn more of that in the tying parts. I mean, the creek, I've been teaching her. I'm still teaching her constantly on the water, and that's kind of what made me. I would never want to be a guide. You know, I didn't think I could teach anybody anything, but I got her as I got her to explain. She had no fishing experience, not bait, nothing, not river fishing, no fishing experience at all.
Now they're voting on what color I should paint your vise.
What? My vise? Oh, I should give her my vise.
I can paint your vise black or pink, and Alf says pink.
Oh, guys, though, you guys want to see that bright pink every flight? No, I don't know if you want to do that, because what would happen is she'd have a hard time sitting I would have a hard time sitting the tint on the camera right with the pink. It would be like, you guys ever see when I tie a white fly? That's hard. That's a hard thing to do because the white wants to be bright, and then you get a shadow and it's not bright there and you can't see there. Or man, is that a bitch to set up the camera right for white bright flies, man. And you guys look at my old freaking SOBs. I'm trying to get them better and better each time, but I'm still not happy with my SOB time videos. I'm not. I mean, I know you guys get it, and I know you can tie them, and shoot, they're deadly as hell. And I'm sure you can tie them deadly as hell, and you guys got the idea. But I'm still not happy with my tying SOB videos. I'd like to show you. It's so easy. I get it. It's not hard. But I've had a lot of compliments. I just can't get them right.
And Joseph's pink camo.
She has a purple and pink camo crossbow.
I do.
She can't cock it. She can't cock it, so we had to buy her one of them. It's a 185-pound pool. The little thing.
Right?
See the little thing. She can't get it. I can barely cock mine. Mine's 180.
Right.
So there ain't no way, you know. Man, I'm barely, and I have to cut my cocking strings. Like, you can barely fit it. I actually have to pull my bow back a little bit to put my string on. Because if not, I run out of arm length to cock it. I'm like way up here cocking my crossbow.
Hey, you have a dab here to do yet? And you have another snack to do?
Oh, shit. But you know what I'm saying, guys? So, like, I love her crossbow, though. She's got deadly crossbow.
Otherwise, she'll be going on the 4 hours for Alfie.
Is any of them in there?
What? Yeah, there's some in there.
She ate 2 of them earlier. But this is my choice.
The box.
These
Oh, the box.
are my favoritises today. There you go. See it? Hostess mini muffins.
Here's the box.
That's my snack, baby.
Blueberry.
Look, man, check them out, right? Check it out, man. See, dude, you're stunning, right? You? Alright? Look, check it out, the little guys. Home hopping. Hell yeah.
Yummy snack.
Oh, man. And they got chocolate chip ones and... I'd be a happy camper. Very proud man. You guys here? Donald A. Russell Jr. on Facebook. If you go back and look through my pictures, the one time I came home, when my daughter and Tracy, right, we're living here. One time I came home and he had a bottle of perfume, the gun, and the knife laying out on the table. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I was like, "There's my kids, right there." Not my kids. There's my girls, man. My baby and my daughter. So they perfume, their knife, and their gun. It makes me happy if we can know my daughter, and my wife will always stay protected. Tracy walks around with a 9, man. I wouldn't mess with her. She's better shot than most of us. She has a mean shooting record. 2 shots fired, 2 dead deers, man. Good record. She's really humane. Drops them where they stand. They don't ever go anywhere. Very humane in their shooting. Very deadly accurate and very drops them, man. They don't go. They don't run. Not one.
Well, no, you don't want them animals to suffer, man. That's not.
So
what
yes,
you're out
I'm
there
very
for.
happy to find out Tracy's took an interest in tying. Like I said, she could bring some new thoughts and new techniques that maybe, you know. Did you guys imagine going through a world where Joan Wolf wasn't around? Ever? Nah. No, I'll pass on that. Who was she? Are you gonna drink?
Are you gonna answer?
There's Joan Wolf. And there's the question of the day, guys.
What are you gonna drink?
We used to have these quizzes on my channel all the time, man. Who's Joan Wolf? I know if Danky's still here, he might not be able to get that one, but... the guy should. Come on, who's Joan Wolf? W-U-L-F-F.
Would it be hard to make a guided video?
I'm not sure what that meant. A guided video. Like I guide you through the whole thing? I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Joe, you have to explain a little more. Guide video, is that for guides? I'm not sure. I'm not understanding the question. It's kind of like you'd have to... Like guide secrets? There's no guide secrets. Not really.
Or is that for guides? Fishing guide videos? Is that what you mean?
Because I don't know. Alright, man. Dude, literally. Literally.
I like Alfie's answer.
He's right. Mr. Wolf's wife. But who's Mr. Wolf? But, anyway. Royal Wolf. The Brown Wolf. All them. That's him. And the Royal Wolf is my favorite tractor pattern. They don't get better than that. I've never caught...
The runts were dabbing on the runts.
I never had a tractor pattern work so well that you caught fish in the spring when there was no flies on the water, dry flies on the water, and you still caught them on the dry fly as a Royal Wolf.
Craziness.
But man, could you ever see that woman cast? You ever see Joan cast? That woman was insane. She was the best fly caster ever, I think. Or ever will be. Maybe. I mean, you never know. Tracy could be.
Who knows? Could be anybody.
Man, it's hard for me not to want Tracy. There's this whole new trout spay, and I almost want to just grab that for her. You know, because I got the 210. She likes rule casting. It's almost what I want to do. I just haven't figured out if I really... to get her a weight 2 switch rod or something, and 11-foot switch rod. She could trout spay. I don't know. My problem is I got to learn all this stuff I haven't learned. You know, Scandi lines and shit. So,
yeah,
I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but I'm thinking about her doing trout spay for her. Because imagine if she learned it, man, that'd be really awesome to the guide service. Because it's a new trend, you know. I, personally, love the urine nymphing. Tracy, not so much. She don't like it. She's not all about that.
No.
So... I mean, I love it. I love it. I have a rod made. I didn't even build the rod for urine nymphing. I had no rod. I built it for nymphing and tight lining on creeks. Because look, I only started strike indicator nymph or fishing maybe 15, 16 years ago. I think it was. No, it's longer than that. All right, about 20 years ago. 38 years. So almost half of the time I fly fish, I never used a strike indicator. I was tight line or urine nymphing. Ain't no difference. Only thing is, you keeping your. I used to use, which is kind of bad in a way, because urine nymphing don't do this. Urine nymphing, you're using the mono out, but with high sticking, I would use like the tip of the line, right? So I'd hold the line out of the water, and I'd use that knot or the loop connection or the nail knot there at the end where it transfers. That's what I would use as a strike indicator. Do you understand? The only way with doing it that way is you're going to line a lot of fish because your fly line's going to be up. But I have an old picture I should bring it up to maybe one of these live streams where I caught this fish that my daughter's holding it. And it looks like a monster. She's just a little kid. But it was a pretty big fish on a creek that there's no way a wild brown should be there. But it was there. I can't read all that.
I had a breakdown of a piece of water or introduction to a fishing area. Maybe people don't want their spots blown up, but the area I fish is City Royal, lots of bucket heads. And Al says one of my first books, Trout on a Fly by Lee Wolof.
Nice.
And Joe said he bought a Euro rod.
I built one a long time ago, and but it was basically high sticking and casting small dry flies. I wanted a 4-weight, a 10.5 4-weight to throw small dries across Penn's Creek, and it's great for that too. Don't get me wrong, man. I can cast a dry fly, man. That video we showed today, that rust cat, me weapon that was all the rust cat, most of it.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, especially in the last one.
Yeah.
But I didn't have no idea that it would be a good swinging wet fly rod, which I never really did much of. I know people say, PA, you're supposed to be a wet fly swinger, but, you know, I never did much of that. But that's another thing I want to try, too. People say that's traditional, but I've had people say it's deadly, and I've had other people say, man, don't expect to catch much fish.
Yeah.
Unless it's the perfect conditions, the perfect time, and went out on the first day. See that it is a discipline all. What?
A discipline all to itself.
What's that? Oh, urine nymphing. Is that what he means?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's high sticking and all that. But see, like I said, that's what I started with. I never used strike indicators. Ever. You know, and I started fly fishing before the river runs through it. When I first started fly fishing, to see a fly fisherman on the water was a rarity. It was all bait. Now it's like all fly fishermen. Bait. You see a bait fisherman, you're like, wow, look. Wow, a bait fisherman. I haven't seen one of them in years. That's how it is. But back in the day, it was the opposite way. You know, you see there was me and my nephew, which send out your prayers to my nephew. He's in the hospital right now. So send out prayers to him. Me and my nephew, dude, with little kids out there with these fly rods that were 6 times longer than us. You know, little boys out there catching fish. We're just dabbing flies, you know. But we were high sticking, basically, you know.
Right.
But that was it, you know. That was we learned. We never used strike indicators.
Right.
You know, I even had to tell my nephew Mikey last time one day we were fishing about the strike indicators. I was like, "Do you have any strike indicators? What's that?" Yeah. We never use them, man. You ain't gonna know that, dude. You don't do much as we do, you know. But dude, it was right there. He started tying with me when I had been like a year or two because he was too young to classes. You know, he's a couple years behind me, so. But he was too young. But he started, man. That was pretty cool because he was my little, you know, he went everywhere, which was cool, man. He was a couple years under me, so I was the first one to drive, and then we'd always be on the water. We had a white deer, man, 2 feet in the snow in a Pinto rear drive, barely making it out of the mountain each time. We out there fishing there, you know. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, that is crazy. Crazy, crazy.
All right, guys. Well, we're about out of here.
Yep.
I mean, this is it. Last haul. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah, we're glad you all came to join us tonight.
Like I said, if you're watching my channel, we're gonna be doing the Thursdays, cracking the beer, sitting down, tying flies. I think from now on, that'll be once a week. We're gonna add some more in there. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna have to get back on the. It's gonna be everything's gonna go back to a different change now. Everything's shifting around again, and so.
My Euro Simpler needs 10 to 12 fluoro liter to 4 by fluoro cider to tippet ring 5x flora 4 feet to a tungsten beaded nymph.
Right on.
Alfie says, seeing my first fly fisher on the water was like poetry in the action.
Poetry in action.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I do to keep everything simple is I keep my regular 9-foot leader, 10-foot leader, right? Okay. I have a tippet ring on the end of that, right? So I'll buy a 3X leader, okay? When I get the leader, straight up, I tie the small tippet rings. They float. So you can use them for nymphing, you can use them whatever. But the really small ones you get, that's what goes on the end of there. Okay? So now, you're going to switch to your ring, nymphing ring. Right? You start out with the same 3X from the tippet ring down to another tippet ring. Okay? And then, I use a light green. It's just a light green braided, it's not braided mono. It's braided cloth leader, right? By spider wire. Yeah. And it's like 40-pound test or 60. I buy the light green, which is probably 30. I'm not sure. But that sticks out. That's, you know, it's a light green.
Yeah.
And wait till I tell you all this. And you have to get to the end, man, because this is going to blow your mind. Then you run down that to the end of the tippet ring. The reason why I use tippet rings at the end of that cider is that shit you cannot cut with snippers. You have to use scissors. And very sharp pair of scissors. So I do that part. I make the ciders up again, right? And I put that piece of mono in there to make that leader long. So now you're probably at 15 feet to the last tippet ring, right? And then from there I do the whole fluorocarbon. Then it goes fluorocarbon down to your. Then I usually do the triple surgeon's knot. Cut off one tag, drop that tungsten bead, unweighted as a dragger nymph behind. That way, my tungsten beaded nymph as the pointer fly or the main fly, right, is the heavy fly. I always use a big tungsten on that fly, and I go back to an unweighted fly so that the flies stay in that parallel line. So I know that my secondary fly ain't dropping below that point fly or the main fly. If you use a double tungsten there, your other fly is going to drop below that first fly, so you're not really knowing that you're definitely on the bottom, because that one will be on the first one, the dropper will be on the bottom, and the other one will be up. So I like using the non-weighted after the dropper fly. So you put the heavy tungsten bead. Sometimes I even throw some non-lead lead. We can actually buy like the old type lead you wrap around the hook, but it's not lead, it's tungsten. And then you wrap it to weight your fly. Make that first one really hard so it keeps you line tighter, and that's how I do it. And then you can take that, cut that, the first fly off, and keep that rest of that one, and you can put it on like a toilet paper roll. You know, you like hook the first fly, wrap the rest of your dropper, put that on, and you can tie a dry fly on that, because you got 4 or 5 feet between that cider and your first fly, and then you can just tie a dry fly on that. And your cider will float and everything. It's pretty cool.
That's kind of wild.
So you can go boom, 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 quick. I'll have to show you all this and how I do it. I'll have to show you an instruction video. But I can switch from a Euro rig to a dry fly rig in minutes, man.
And
Minutes.
Joe said he's busy tying super heavy nymphs and mini streamers on a jig.
Yes, I want to do that, dude. Joe, man, I want to check that out. I heard about you doing a good streamers on a jig hook, and you're nymphing with streamers, man. They say that. I was listening to a guy talk about doing a speech, giving a speech on Euro nymphing rigs, streamers for steelhead and salmon and shit, and they're Euro nymphing and these creeks for steelhead. I'm like, oh man, that would have to be a blast. Talking about making sure your loop connection is good, because, man.
Yeah, right?
Woo, baby. When I'm steelheads, I'd rip the tip top off quicker than hell, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I never had one. I always use loop to loop, and that's the smoothest connection I got for coming out of the end of the guides for Uranif. I don't know about any of the other ones. Everything else has a knot. Even a blood knot has the line wraps around, and
Right.
man, I don't know. Did you guys ever do a blood knot that you can get that little piece of fly line? That's that little teeny bit of fly line when you cut off that end of that blood knot that sticks up, and when it goes through the guide, it'll connect just on the very piece of cringes me. What's that say?
How about a drop shot? The jig bead head is the dropper, and the second has an up-tied, inline tied hook.
Yes, alright, dropper. Yeah, the drop shot. When I do a drop shot rig, it's I'll go let me see how I haven't done a drop shots very often, but
the inverted is a caddis hook for a lift setting.
okay, right on, gotcha. But anyway, the drop shot, I always use unweighted nymphs. The drop shot is a deep hole technique. I don't do it very often because I forget. That's not because I don't like it. It's because I just forget to use it, man. You know, where I'm in the water and I'm like, wow, and I just stick to strike indicator and not the drop shot strike indicator, but deeper holes. And the principle of that is the drop shot sends that vibration up to the leader. So if I do a drop shot, I do unweighted nymphs and a series. And it's another good way to find out where the flies or the fish are in the water, because you put your dry dropper then 4 inches above the drop shot. I don't put anything on the bottom except for a tungsten bead or tungsten split shot, right? Then 4 inches first fly, 12 inches second fly, and on up. And some of you guys have regulations how many flies you can tie on that drop shot too.
Oh,
so
yeah. Different everywhere.
oh, it says are jig hooks used for lift setting?
Well, that's just new there.
The inverted is a caddis hook for a lift. I can't read it. Does that say lift?
Yeah. Luft.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Luft. L-U-F-T. Drop shotting I use for banging some bass.
Ah. So, wait a minute. So you put the drop shot then the streamer? So you use unweighted streamers then, and you still bounce the drop shot off the bottom to send vibration up to the leader? I never drop shot for any streamers. I've always drop shot for nymphs and slow moving pools. It's so that when the fish come up and have so much time to stare at your nymph, they get vibrations, so they're like less likely to study it and more likely just to hit the strike. That's the idea. For picky, slow moving water, for picky fish, the drop shot is used. That's our slow moving water happens to be where Tracy rocks, which I can't explain that. You explain to me why she does so well in a place where the fish get to study or fly for 20 hours.
Don't know.
I mean, the water's current that she fishes in, she can run a drift all day for 4 feet. I mean, it's so slow, but does well, and they have time. So the drop shot is picky fish in that slow-moving water, so that this is what I used it for. I mean, I could be. So the drop shot, as it's sending that, as it's coming over the bottom, sending them little shocks up the leader, it vibrates the nips, and if you're using like a natural wood duck where it can really get movement out of that,
Right.
it's so the fish usually would come up and have all time to stare at that nymph. As soon as they see the movement, they don't stare at it as long. They don't study it as long, and they have more tendency to hit it. Like
Yeah.
some people say, using a Frenchie in slower moving cars because it has that trigger, that red trigger behind the bead.
Yeah.
That the fish will have more tendency to hit it and not study as long as like one that. And I think that's why she does so well with the olive lively legs, because them flies look so much like the real bug that they can study it all day and they'll fool them. You know what I mean? It looks so much like a real actual mayfly.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are. Oh, hold on. Let's see what Joe has to say yet before we are out of here. We've got the 3-4 hours.
Joe said he can show you my bass technique I use with plastic worms.
On a fly rod, plastic worms. I would like to learn it though, Joe, because here's the thing: my guide service is not just going to be fly fishing guides. We're going to be doing everything.
Definitely.
I would like to do hiking guides for you come in. You know that one good. You know, where we take you hiking so you know where all the good trails are. All kinds of good stuff. Yeah, right. I always use the drop and the jig hooks as my target depth, and then usually use non-weighted after. I hardly ever use 2 bead heads. I do, Joe. I tell you what though, I do on a rainbow warrior. Like I'll use a real heavy, especially up at Pine Creek in the current. I'll use a real heavy Yellowstone, right? Big beads, Yellowstone, big Yellowstone. And then I'll drop a rainbow warrior with a bead behind it, because that little teeny bead doesn't seem to make it drop way lower. Like it doesn't drop like 6 inches below the other fly. It kind of just hangs, and because the current is fast enough that it don't get a chance to drop too quick. So
He says tie a fly worm.
tie a fly worm. I do have worms. I got 2 worms. I got in my.
Can't see what that says.
You'd have to go.
Something.
And you'd have to see it. I got the both the worm, San Juan and
Wacky rated.
wacky rated. All right, we gotta
Joe
go.
says good night.
Good night, you guys.